Most people think the night is just a time when the day ends. But for many, the night is when the mind starts replaying everything it avoided. During the day, you are busy. You are doing things, responding to messages, moving from one task to another. Your brain stays in action mode, which keeps the emotional part of you quieter. But when night comes, your brain finally has space. It stops chasing external problems and starts chasing internal ones. You might think you're overthinking, but it's not just thinking. It's your brain trying to finish the story it left unfinished during the day. The truth is, your emotions don't get stronger at night. Your ability to control them gets weaker. The part of your brain that regulates feelings, the one that helps you stay calm and rational, becomes less active. At the same time, the emotional center remains awake. So the balance shifts. You become more sensitive, more reactive, more vulnerable. You start feeling things you could ignore before. The day is full of noise, and noise can be a shield. It hides your loneliness, your pain, your doubts. But at night, silence removes the shield, and silence has a strange power. It doesn't create feelings, it reveals them. When everything is quiet, your mind has nowhere to hide. It brings back old conversations, old regrets, old moments you thought you forgot. It shows you the version of yourself you keep hidden from others. And that version is not always comfortable. Sometimes the night makes you feel like you are the only person in the world who has ever felt this way. That feeling is not real. It's a trick of the mind. When you are tired, your thoughts become louder. Your mind wants certainty, and uncertainty feels dangerous. So it creates stories to fill the empty space. It tells you something is wrong with you. You're not enough. You are alone. And because you're tired, you believe it more easily. Fatigue is not just physical. It affects your emotions too. When you are tired, your emotional control decreases. You are less patient. You react faster. You feel more deeply. Something that seemed small in the morning can feel huge at night. This is why the same problem can feel completely different depending on the time of day. Your brain also has a memory of night as a time of danger. Evolutionarily, night meant less visibility, more threats, more uncertainty. Your brain still carries that memory. So at night, it becomes more alert. It looks for danger in your thoughts, in your feelings, in your future. It makes everything feel more intense, as if the world is closing in. And then there is loneliness. Human beings are social creatures, and the night removes the proof of connection. During the day, you can talk to people, meet others, feel the presence of life around you. But at night, you are alone with your own mind. And when you are alone, your brain starts asking questions you don't have answers for. Why am I still single? Why didn't they call? Why do I feel empty? These questions don't always have answers, but the mind doesn't stop asking. It keeps searching because it wants meaning. It wants a reason for the pain. That's why night can feel like a time of emotional intensity. Your brain is simply trying to solve something it couldn't solve during the day. But here is the important part. The night is not your enemy. It is just a mirror. It shows you what you didn't want to see. It shows you what you avoided. And when you understand this, you stop blaming yourself. You stop thinking you are broken. You realize that your mind is doing what it always does, trying to protect you, trying to make sense, trying to survive. The change happens when you stop fighting the night and start managing it. You don't need to eliminate emotions. You need to create a different environment for them. You can make a simple ritual that signals safety to your brain, a ritual that says it's okay to relax. You can reduce stimulation before bed so your mind doesn't stay in high alert. You can write down the thoughts that keep returning so they don't have to replay in your head. You can breathe slowly, or move gently, or do something calming that helps your nervous system settle. The goal is not to stop feeling. The goal is to stop being overwhelmed, because you are not your emotions. You are the one observing them. And the moment you realize that, the night becomes less frightening. It becomes a time of clarity, not chaos. The night still brings emotions, but now you can watch them without drowning in them. You can see them as signals, not as proof that something is wrong. You can feel lonely and still know you are not lost. You can feel pain and still know you are not broken. The night is not a test. It is a reminder that you have been carrying things you didn't finish. And now, finally, you have the chance to complete them.